rationalize 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2 multiplied by root 2. If you are multiplying a number with the numerator and denominator, you will get equivalent fraction. So I multiply root 2 by numerator and denominator. Then there is no change in the value of this fraction 1 by root 2 multiplied by same number root 2 in the numerator and denominator. So 1 into root 2 is equal to root 2. Root 2 into root 2 is equal to 2. Then we know in the previous class we have already discussed how to represent root 2 in the number line. If we are going to represent 1 by root 2 in the number line, that is very easy. First you will locate the root 2 in the number line and take the half of that distance. That is root 2 by 2. Understand? 1 by 2 into root 2. That is 1 by root 2. So we rationalize 1 by root 2 as root 2 by 2. Okay. Then another question. 1 by 2 plus root 3. Rationalize 1 by 2 plus root 3. Then you can multiply with the 2 minus root 3 in the numerator and in denominator. Okay. 1 by 2 plus root 3 is multiplied by 2 minus root 3 in the numerator and denominator. If we are multiplying the same number in the numerator and denominator, no value change. Okay. So multiply 1 into 2 minus root 3. 1 into 2 minus root 3 by 2 plus root 3 into 2 minus root 3. That is 2 minus root 3 by, that is a plus b into a minus b. That is a squared minus b squared. Here a is equal to 2. So a square, that is 2 square. That is 4. Root 3 square. Root 3 square is 3. 4 minus 3, 1. So 2 minus root 3. That is the answer. 2 minus root 3. Okay. Okay, we can do other questions. We can go to the exercise questions. Okay. Question number 5. Rationalize the denominator of the following. Question number 1. 1 by root 7. So you rationalize 1 by root 7. How do you do it? Multiply with the root 7 in the numerator and denominator. So 1 into root 7 divided by root 7 into root 7. I multiply with root 7 in the numerator and denominator. So answer is 1 into root 7, root 7. Then root 7 into root 7, 7. So answer is root 7 by 7. Okay. So multiply with the root 7 in the numerator and denominator. 1 into root 7 is equal to root 7. Root 7 into root 7 is equal to 7. That is root 7 divided by 7. Okay. Next question. 1 by root 7 minus root 6. 1 by root 7 minus root 6. Then what do you do? 1 by root 7 minus root 6 with the multiplied by root 7 plus root 6 in the numerator and denominator. Root 7 plus root 6. So 1 into root 7 plus root 6. That is root 7 plus root 6 divided by, that is a plus b into a minus b. That is a squared minus b squared. A is root 7. A squared is 7. 7 minus b square, that is root 6 square, that is 6. So root 7 plus root 6 by 7 minus 6, 1. That is the answer. Okay. Now we can go to the next question. Now the third question is 1 by root 5 plus root 2. 1 by root 5 plus root 2. What do you do? So you multiply by root 5 minus root 2 in the numerator and denominator. So 1 by root 5 plus root 2 into root 5 minus root 2 divided by root 5 minus root 2 is equal to root 5 minus root 2 divided by a plus b into a minus b. That is a squared minus b squared. A squared is root 5 square, that is 5. Root 2 square is 2. So answer is root 5 minus root 2 divided by 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Root 5 minus root 2 by 3. That is the answer. Now we can do another question. One by 7 root 2 7 1 by root 7 minus 2. Fourth question is 1 by root 7 minus 2. So multiplied by root 7 plus 2. So 1 by root 7 minus 2 into root 7 plus 2 divided by root 7 plus 2. Okay. So 1 into root 7 plus 2, that is root 7 plus 2 divided by a squared minus b squared. A is root 7, so a squared is 7 minus b squared, that is 2 square, that is 4. So root 7 plus 2 divided by 7 minus 4, 3. That is the answer. Okay, understand? So all of you do it properly and do several times in your notebook and by heart. Tomorrow we will meet again. Okay, bye.